All right, not real clear exactly where Hammy starts. I think this is it with a cool rock roll. Yep. Sweet. Ooh. There we go. Ooh, nice. Yep. Ooh, look at that. Is that a huck? That's a huck. That is a huck to flat. Oh. What's up, you guys? Forrest here with the FoCo Flow Show, and we are in Michaux State Forest in just outside of Carlisle, Pennsylvania, sort of just over the state line, southern Pennsylvania. Been hearing a lot about great things out here. We've got some ideas on things that we want to hit. I'm expecting lots of rock and rock tech, and we're going to be a little bit careful if we're out here solo. We're going to have a lot of fun so we can get out there and find that flow. Michaux State Forest is located just over the Pennsylvania state line, sort of south of Carlisle. It's been known and on my radar for a really long time. It's a pretty expansive trail system and follows part of the Appalachia and the Appalachian Mountains that you also get in Maryland and Pennsylvania, Virginia, North Carolina. A lot of these trails are double black diamond, and some of them are on the map and some of them are not on the map. Glory Hole, Ham, Bongy, and a handful of others that may or may not be on your radar. And so good to pay attention to the different things that you can ride. And I would definitely recommend, if you are riding here for the first time, don't ride solo like I did. I definitely tried to take it easy, but there is a ton of rock, jank, rock tech, hucks to flat, big jumps and some gaps and some things to be on the lookout for. A local would definitely be the preferred way to tackle this area. But in the same breath, it's super awesome. Was really excited to get out here and check off some of these boxes. And there's more to tackle once you kind of get the lay of the land. So definitely recommend this place and really excited to share it with you. Most of the trails on this far side of the trail system, you can access up one of the main fire roads. I think it's Cold Springs Road, and there's camping all around. So could definitely do a weekend here and barely scratch the surface. I'm not sure all of it's as double black diamond is what we got to tackle on this ride, but definitely some good stuff. As you see me starting up the road here, that gets you up to the top of the elevation. It's not as big mountains as some of the other stuff, but man, it's good to get there, down, and even hike a bike back up some other routes. So we'll get Bong, we'll get Hammy, we'll get Glory Hole today, and then I'll have a follow-up video for some other stuff. So stay tuned and let's get right into the action. All right, starting it off on, looks like Black Diamond Glory Hole. Mostly downhill, and then we climb out of the bottom. It'll be interesting to see what we find on Glory Hole. I'm sure there's rocks. Anything uber tech, I'll stop and I'll look at. This one looks a little longer than some of the other ones, so we'll splice this together once we get it going down the mountain. Comment said this is some people's favorite trail out here. It was not originally on my list. Hammy is, there we go, nice. Good. And then either fire one or Bong, or what I'm hoping to get to today. But here we are in Glory Hole, pumping through. A little six down with all the wind. Always gotta watch. Well, I like moving out this way. A little drop, that was easy. A little pop more than anything. Yeah, nothing steep yet. I assume it will, but it might just traverse, we'll see. Good. Tight, narrow. Good. Good. Yeah. little rock tech. Chunk. Yep. Like that. Small little rock roll, nothing black diamond yet. Little rock down. Little log over. Rock up. Down and chunk. Okay. Let's see. A little mellow. Let's see if we go downhill a little bit here. Yeah, here we go. A little slabby rock. Good. Got a little rock drop here. Ooh, got a little buck there. Come on, better. There we go. Yeah. Fun. Tight here. Tight. Tight. Okay. Might be some pebbly rocks. Ooh, look at this. This looks jank. Jankety jank. Okay. Here we go. You can go left or right. We're gonna go left here. That right line's jank. Good. Good. Yep. Good. Go up. Nice. Yeah, there we go. Here's a little good tuck. Good. Cool. Love that. Who we got? That's really neat. Whew. All right, jankety jank. Good start. See what I'm talking about? Ooh. All right. Go. Like that. Good. Oh, nice. A little techie roll more than anything. That's good.
So after a mellow pedal up a fire road, you get to Hammond's Rock, super beautiful area with rocky outcroppings and lots of connector trails. And just be careful pedaling where you see me pedaling here. There was shattered glass everywhere. So bummer for all the folks that are disrespecting the area and ruining what could be a really great place to take your family if you're up this way. But for mountain bikers, look around. The start of Hammy is around here somewhere. It wasn't super clear, but we eventually took some pictures, looked around, super gorgeous, and definitely a great place to connect to some of the more gnarly stuff in the area. So took a little scouting, figured it out, had to pick my bike up and move around to the backside of this. But we found it, we looked around, and then had a really great time shooting down Hammy.
Exactly where Hammy starts. I think this is it with a cool rock roll. Yep. Sweet. There we go. Woo. Nice. Good compression. Roll here. Phew. Nice. All right, I think we're in it now. Yep. Woo. Oh, look at that. All right. Yeah, I got it. Nice. Love that roll too. Maybe short, so there's 2 more of those, I think. And then we'll probably be off there. Oh, nice. Yep. Ooh, look at that. Is that a huck? That's a huck. That is a huck to flat. Whew. Check out this B line. Or A line, I can't really tell. You. Yep. Got that around. See what we got here. Sweet. Yeah. Yep. Alright, a little more Hammy slabby. Here. Yep. Yep. Nice. Yeah. Up. Yeah. Oh, look, there's nice. We got here. Oh, these slabs. Woo. That's janky and a hook. Definitely can hook the flat back if you wanted. And all right, Hammy. Phew. All right, short pedal around gets us to Bong, double black diamond. Seen videos of this weird off-camber squirrel scratcher up top here, kind of flat, rock gardeny, and then it goes down with janky rocks. See what we got. Same thing. Being smart. Alright, here we go. And it's this. Weird. I don't know if that was that narrow spot. We'll go this way. And I think, see folks go to the right here. Somewhere in here there's a janky, super narrow. Up and over that. Good. Lots of navigation here. Let's see what we got for our next trick. I think it's this. Woo, close one. Ooh, very close. Okay, we got it. Not pretty. That's just so narrow. You can only do so much. All right, what else we got? Nice. Good. Nice. Love that. Yeah. Nice. Good move. Eat that up. There we go. Sick. That's jank. Yeah, a little huck to flat there. Probably here too. Nope. Roll. Good. All right, stay on it. Get up on this cliff side. And then this cliff over this way. Okay. Good. Yep. Nice. Oh, big slabby. Nice. Oh, pedal straight, really good. Yew. Oh, cool. A little skinny. Ooh. janky. Cool. Oh, there's something there. Might have been an alt line I bought. It's okay though. Whew. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Oh, got it. Oh, Jesus. I got it here. Ooh. Oh, yeah.
Heads up, y'all, pausing the video right here, because if you come to this fork, I didn't realize that right cliffside is actually the coolest, gnarliest slab on Bong. I went left here and skipped it. Didn't realize I was skipping it, and out here solo, I just didn't know. So hang a right here, and then you're going to hit the gnarliest slab that's on the entire trail. Bummed that I missed it, but here's Charlottesville area rider Derek, who loves slabs and tech, hitting it from two different angles to give you an idea what it looks for. Definitely a check it out before you send it blind type of thing, but definitely looks doable if you like the other slabs you've seen in this video. So we'll see Derek slab it, and then we'll pick up the rest of the ride, steep and down and check it all the way down to the fire road.
Pretty sure I'm on a bandit trail now. Yeah, it's okay. Who's this? Yeah. Sick. All right, guys, that does it for Michaux State Forest here in south central Pennsylvania, right outside of Carlisle. What a great place to ride. It's just janky and rocky and gnarly and technical, not for beginners. Definitely there might be some other stuff. I went out there and found the hardest stuff I knew to find out there solo, so I had to ride a little bit more careful, but I hope you saw what was out there, got to ride, got to hit some cool stuff. Of course, anytime I ride somewhere new like this, please comment below, let us know, let everybody that's watching know what else to ride in this area. It's a humongous state forest, there's trails all over it, so definitely want to get back out here, maybe with a local to show me around and maybe someone to follow those lines on those techie rock slabs. But man, I love it. Super, super cool. Hope you enjoyed this video. Get out there and find that flow.